What you man telling me we're back here? What you saying, Ty?
Yeah, hey. Real Football Club starts now. Hopefully. This is, do you know what? Yeah. Big up everyone inside. Everyone in the comments. Yourself with the shades. That means Rants means business, people, yeah? I ain't seen him in shades since lockdown when the sun was out. But I'm not going to lie, Rants, yeah? Let the summer come. Let me stay composed because excitement in this football club normally leads to disappointment. But
listen, man, fuck all that, bruv. Listen,
this is a football move.
Listen, forget all that. Forget all that. We're back, fam.
You gassed, yeah?
Man, bruv, listen to what I'm saying, yeah? Listen to what I'm saying. I've always said, if you got to be the best, you got to go and get the best in class, blood.
Gary Neville said that. Tight.
That's what you got to do with any business. Let me tell you something. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter what you do. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're Apple, then you look around and you say, all right, cool. Let me go Google, go get someone. Let me go somewhere. But you have to look at your competitors and you go there. What did I say? Even when they said, cool, we want to rebuild the team. I was like, all right, cool. If you want to rebuild the youth team, you want to do all of the things. I said, go Ajax. Go get Edwin. Go and get someone that's doing something. Where do we go? We go to the best football team in the world, yeah, and take their guy, blood. That's what real bad man do, blood. So when the man are saying Manchester's blue, yeah, all right, cool. That's why he left you, rude boy. Because you'll never beat us, bro. This is just what it is. You'll never be.
We committed robbery, bro, and they can't.
You'll never be Manchester United, fam. This is what it is. Let me tell you something. You see, Man United's commercial pool, yeah, and the history, coupled with man that know what they're doing, is curtains for man. Do you know what I mean? It won't happen straight away, but it's a matter of time before man get deaded everyone.
So you're telling me this is top of the top recruitment.
This is, bruv, listen. You know them ones. Last time man said this is it, Michael Jackson died, you get me? But let me tell you something, this is it though. This is really it though. Yeah, this is really it though.
A proper footballing man, not from A to M,
bro.
I'm talking A to Z, people. To Z.
This is a proper thing, bro. This is a proper thing. This is the brother that was involved in the academy at Barca, academy at City, who've been winning everything. The brother's involved in transfers. He's involved in contract negotiations.
After commercial stuff with the Glazers once, he does it all. The
brother is him, bro. He's the guy that they wanted to take over after the rest of the man them left. Yeah. And he's come to us. It's mad. It's mad. You see, when we
obviously offered him a role that he couldn't turn down, that he didn't know he was going to get a City. We've offered him a project that we're like, yo, we want to get back to the top of the footballing world. If you read that statement, people, it says best in performance and football. They're not talking about commercial. They're not talking about money. They're saying we want to get back to the top, which means bringing trophies back to this football.
Bro, this is, the biggest statement that man could have made. And I always said, before you change the manager, we have to get a football guy in first. I stood by that. We've done that now. Look who the CEO is. That's a bad boy. That's a bad boy appointment. It's a bad boy appointment. You know, like that. And you know what? Yeah, it's good for us and it's good for City as well. Because at the end of the day, them man are going to be in court soon. You know them ones. And at least they know they got an ally on the other side of Manchester, bro. Because if me, I would have thrown them under the bus. I'm not going to lie. But you know what? Because he's at Man United, he might be able to vouch for them, man, and save them, man. You know, like that. It's just one of them ones where, like, it could work out for them. Obviously, he knows who their transfer targets are. He knows who they've been looking at. He knows everything.
He knows how the operation runs. He knows bruv, what it took to get them from where they are now to where they are when he joined. Because he's been there since, 2015, 16, if I'm wrong. And that's a good 7 years. Now, for me, say it was 2016. Let's go with the later date. For me, that's 8 years, at one of the best footballing clubs. City weren't the best football club 8 years ago. They were on that trajectory of trying to get into the Champions Leagues, winning Premier Leagues. Yes, they'd won a couple then. But the dominance of Manchester City, he's been a part of. So he's seen them gone from the B class bracket to the A class bracket to the A star bracket. And we're talking grades across everything. And he's been part of the operations. And what I love the most about this Rants, is that the way this deal dropped, the way this got announced, INEOS, you are moving correct. No leaks, no information, No media drops. Just Man United have agreed to take Man City's chief of operations just like that. Concluded, wrapped up, spoken to. He knows what he needs to do. And then we announced it. None of this tit for tat, none of this stuff in the media. A proper club does football and stuff like Man City does. And that's what you do. You just drop it. You just get the business done. Done the talking, do the talking in the boardroom, and get man here.
Bruv, it just got announced that it was done. There was no Man United are in talks with.
Facts.
None of that. The thing just got, bro. And when the news came out that the French brother wasn't going to be in charge, people were saying, oh, like maybe these man, maybe they shagged it. Nah, bro. Listen, them man had a plan, and you know it's Brailsford. I don't care, blood. Bun Ratcliffe, you see that brother? When I see that guy's ball head, bro, on the podcast, and I see this bro don't smile and that,
yeah,
I was
bro.
like, this
We
bro's
could win
moving
5-0
like Winston
and
Churchill, blood. I swear down, he's a warlord. This bald brother, I swear down. Him, listen, he's the kind of guy, bro. Man will shake your hand, bruv. You'll leave the room and then get in the whip and it blows up, fam. I'm telling you, he's that guy,
real
blood.
talk.
He's
real
that
talk.
guy.
Them James Bond demon settings at the top of the crop.
What?
Yeah,
bruv. As soon as I see man's bald head, bruv, man's not smiling at all, fam. I was like, yeah, this guy.
That's what I'm saying. People respect the baldness. Respect,
bro. He's a killer, fam. I'm telling you. And you see this move here. This is massive.
It's a power move. Do you know what? Yeah, it's bigger than a. If you said to me right now, yeah, and I'm not saying this, man. People that are in the comments that are watching this, I'm not saying it because we've got him. If you offered me at the start of this window and said, right, Ty, you can sign 2 good players for this football club under Ten Hag in the same regime, cool. And it's 2 good players, by the way. No dead ballers, good ballers. Or you said to me, we can go to Manchester City and get one of their. I know people are saying, oh, he's not the top guy, but he's still one of the top guys. The chief
bro, he's in the room with the man, then, bro. Like he was
in there. He's in the meetings.
He's the guy, bro. Listen.
And if you're saying to me, you could go and get him, and he would join in the summer, and he would take control of the football inside. This is bigger than any transfer, because this is the entitlement to then.
It's the infrastructure that we didn't have that we now have.
We didn't have, yes. And this is what we've always said. Like, no matter what signings come in, no matter what manager comes in, Manchester United will never return back to where they want to be, and where our fans have seen us, especially me and Rants, until we get someone properly upstairs. And at the end of the day, we've now got this person coming in the summer. And you know what? He's not even going to be starting in the summer. I'm telling you now, when he's finishing his shift 9 to 5. But
listen, this brother's already working, bro. And he's been working.
He's getting stuff working now. So when he comes in the summer, he's not just trying to hit the ground running. He wants to hit the ground running. He wants to come in and say, yo, this is what's happening. This is what we could achieve this summer. It's not going to be 6 months and all of a sudden we're going to be top of the league. None of that. But we're going to see the structure in place that me and Rants can come on in next season and say, yo, we can see we're heading in. Do you know when you're climbing a ladder? You're not at the top straight away. You climb it, but we're climbing.
We're good, fam. I'm telling you. We're good. You know, like that. We are good. Now this brother's there. It's the beginning, bro. It's the beginning. So, bro, I tell you, whatever happens now, I know we're going in the right direction. I always said, get the best in class. Man, I don't hear about these Arnolds and all these idiots, blood. Man, I don't want to hear about none of these brothers and the Woodwards and all them things there. Man, I don't care about these, man. What have you done?
Yeah, been there.
Do you know what I'm saying? This guy, bro, at Man City, bro, man don't even need to move house, you know. You know them ones there, man's cheesing. Man leave the yard in the morning and just bust a right instead of busting a left, bro. You know, like that is crazy. This is, bruv, this is a real robbery. Not only is it not a robbery, yeah, but it's a power move as well, because it's showing you, yo, you're still man's little brothers. Don't, like, relax, innit?
Yeah,
you know, like that, because for all the money you got, you just won a treble. You know what I'm saying? You're probably going to win the league again. All of that. And guess what? Man can still take your food, bro. This is this is what it is. It's a flex, bro. It's a flex, bro. It's a real bad man move. That's what it is. Because the thing is, we're probably looking at it where we're just like, you know what? City might be looking at it. And the thing is, with City, with all the stuff that they've been going through, they run such a tight ship. You don't see no leaks. You don't see nothing. They run well, bro. He's valuable to them. He's valuable to them because obviously you know 100%. Stuff that other people don't know. This is a big move.
This is what I'm saying. He's been part of getting a football club to the best team in the world. We're not talking just winning leagues like Liverpool have done 1 in 30 years and you're talking about them Edwardses and stuff like that. I'm talking about someone that's come in. He's worked with 2 or 3 other people, Tixi, him and one other guy, apart from obviously the big Don at the top. And they've been part of that. It's infrastructure. They're all good at their roles. You never go into business with people that are good at the same things. You need people that are good at different things. And this guy's got a sales background because that's what he was doing at Barcelona in the commercial side and the sales. He's come to Man City being chief of footballing operations. So now he can do the running the football club side. He can do the commercial side. And now at Man United, we are giving him the opportunity to do both. And that's what the best thing is about it. He was going to be waiting for that opportunity at City. We don't know if that's going to come. But at the end of the day, right, just like any working man as well, you want to look for the opportunity to excel in. You want to be given the keys. And he might not be given the keys. Now he's getting the keys here.
He's going to get more control at Man United, but also, bro, you've got to understand his job's going to be a lot easier because we're a club that sells itself, bro. Like, bro, the club sells itself, bro. That's the one thing about Man City. They've had to work so hard on the branding. Man United is a self-sustaining business, and it always has been. When them man came in with their oil money, they had to build up the club to a certain level where it could generate enough money to be sustainable. Bro, Man United sells itself. It's a brand name. It's one of the biggest brands on the planet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to sell Man United. You don't need to sell it. It makes his job a million times easier.
For the first 18 months because that's all he needs to do.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro, because commercially we keep making money. So that not really where the focus needs to be. But the beauty is he knows the city because he probably lives there. And if he don't live there, he lives close. Do you know what I mean? Because man worked for the club around the corner. Like, everything just makes sense, bro. And with his Barcelona links, and it's not just Man City, it's the whole City group that he's been involved with. So it's not just Man City. It's Girona. It's all the other teams as well. So the brother, like, the way that they've set up and their infrastructure and everything like that is crazy.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
Actually crazy, bro. This is massive, bro. Like, this is massive. Man can't, downplay, how big this is. This is massive. This is bigger than signing any manager. This is bigger than signing any player, bruv.
Yep.
This is a real. This is a real power move.
This is someone that's gonna be here. I envision the next 7 to 10 years. This is the job he's always wanted, whether it's at Man United or not. But he's landed in the biggest club in the world, and now we've given him the keys. And it's not even just that. Man United are not at the top right now. We are struggling. We have just got
even better
coming in. It's even better because he's gonna be one of them guys here. If you look at it, this is how I look at it. You're Omar and you come from the best team in the world and you help get them there as part of the package. You come to Manchester United and you're part of that package that helps get Man United back competing for the leagues, Champions Leagues, and getting the best players in, but actually performing. Bro, on your TV, you can walk to any business, and I'm talking Rockstar with Jay-Z, whoever it is, and say, yo, this is what I've done. I've got Man City from XY to this, and I've got Manchester United back from XY to this. We're talking 12 years not winning the league. If this guy potentially gets us challenging for them and winning them in the next 4 to 5 years, and he's part of that, and he's the chief, bro, there's nothing better on your CV. I don't think there's any club bigger than maybe Man United, other than Real Madrid, or you get the team in Boston Red Sox or whatever it is in a baseball team. Other than that, we're the top of the crop. So, bro,
we're out here. It's probably the Dallas Cowboys, I think. Man United, bro. Like, listen, I'll be real, it's like he's got the opportunity to wake a sleeping giant, bro. And you see that kind of opportunity, and to have your name on that
don't come around often, bro.
Bro, it will hardly ever come around. It was too good. It was too good of an opportunity for him to turn down, and it just shows you, as good as City have been to him, the amount of guys that he's got, his brethrens are there. This was still too big to turn down. And it tells you the pull that the club still has in it.
It does.
And it ain't been run properly, bro. But this brother, he's a bad man. He's shown that, like, we're going in the right direction. And also, bruv, man, them need to be afraid now. Like, man, them are shook now. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone that I've spoken to that supports Man City are like, all right, cool.
Bro, like, real jokes aside, Dax is my guy. I haven't seen that same
man said, all jokes aside.
Yeah. We're taking someone from their club. It can't really banter it because I feel like, a lot of other teams and City fans included, they wanted us to get a next man in so they could just be like, oh, you're getting this guy in and it might not work. This is who you're hiring. Is this what INEOS are doing? But everyone's actually looking at this one and I've not seen much at all. It's more like, yo, they've actually got a serious footballing man in now. They're shook. Without saying they're shook, they're shook. You know them ones where
this comment here, bro. He knows who was on the list to replace Pep Guardiola, blood.
Yeah, they don't
want to understand what I'm saying, bro. This manager's dusted as well. That's why I'm so happy to see this, because I seen a video of him and he's talking about leadership and all these different things. And bro, this brother is gonna pattern the academy, He's gonna know where they're scouting and picking up all of these kids, how they're coaching them. He's gonna look at the infrastructure, and also he's gonna want a manager to come in that reflects what he's on, bro. Remember, man's got that Barca DNA, blood. So this haram ball, yeah, that Ten Hag's playing is done. It's done now.
Both clubs. I respect City. I was watching their rival. I respect City's ball. Both their clubs. Ballers.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Brother, Ten Hag is dusted.
No plan. Yeah, he don't want to come in and see no plan, no structure. He's going to sit down with the manager and say, yo, what is your philosophy? What do you want to be doing? And then he's going to get people in place. I don't know if the manager's done. Like, if I'll be real with you, I think it's either the manager's done or the manager's going to turn it around because this is what he's needed. You know me, people in the comments already saying...
Manager ain't turning nothing around, I'll be real. Like, all this stuff, about him coming out and saying he wants the freedom to veto transfers and all that. Say bye-bye to all that. Do you know what I'm saying? Say bye-bye to all that because it's a head coach thing now.
Focus on management.
It's a head coach thing now. It ain't no manager thing. You ain't going to have nothing to do with transfers. You ain't going to have nothing to do with nothing, bro. Your job is going to be coaching the team and getting the best out of them.
I'm good with that though, bro. And Rants, you should be good with that too.
I'm great with that. Do you know what I'm saying? This club needs to come out of this archaic way of the manager runs the club from top to bottom, bro. That's some joke thing, bro. The man don't know what year it is.
I hear it. And this is the thing. A lot of people are going to say Ten Hag's finishing, he's done. And you might be right. I'm not going to lie. He's on this 6-month probation thing now. But the truth is, what made Ten Hag successful? He was focusing on the managerial thing at Ajax, and he had Edwin van der Sar and Mark Overmars. He's not even had people like that here at this football club. Now, Omar's coming in, who's going to be the Edwin van der Sar for us. We're going to get people in place, which whoever is Ashworth or Paul Mitchell, whoever comes in. And
they're trying to get both of them.
Yeah, exactly. So if it's both of them, Ten Hag is either going to stay and have them to work with, and there's no excuses because he's got someone running the recruitment ship and he's got to just agree with them and they've got to work as a team, or you're out the door. And you've got someone like Omar who says, look, this is the plan for the next 3 to 5 years. Because that's what they do. They plan for the first 12 months, then the 3 to 5 years and so forth. And if you want to be part of that, you're going to be part of that. But if Ten Hag can't succeed under these, man, then he's never going to have a chance. And if they don't believe in Ten Hag and they want to go in a different direction, I'm cool with that, people. I'm going to admit that. If they want to go in a different direction, I am cool with that because we've seen what Ten Hag has done so far. And if they're starting fresh, like we're seeing Omar come in the summer, INEOS basically taking over in the summer.
Listen, Omar's working already, blood. None of this summer thing.
But when you fit through the door in Carrington, INEOS, Omar, they're all there, June 1st, preseason. If it's a new manager, get him in wrapped in early so he can start fresh. And they're all walking into the sand at the same time. If Ten Hag is staying, I want to know by the end of the season, Ten Hag is staying. I don't want none of this, changing managers midway through the summer window. These men are footballing people. They're business people at the same time. They know how to run football clubs. And I want them to have decisions sharp and made and a clear direction. And now there's no excuses because, look, we've got February, the man coming in. We've got Omar already appointed.
Bro, but hear what you said there. You said the man are coming in February. So why is this deal done already? They've been working, fam. Same way Omar is working from today, blood. That's what I'm... Yeah, but that's the point. This is an INEOS deal. And these men ain't technically supposed to be working yet. And that's why I told, man, the same way they're not meant to be working, but they're working. The same way they've spoken to managers. Same way Omar's probably got a list of managers in his phone right now, blood. Probably some of the man they were looking at to replace Pep Guardiola. He's already got the book. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro, Ten Hag, man said, isn't the veto transfer in his contract? Yes, it is. But guess what? Contracts can get terminated, rude boy. So it don't matter what's in your contract. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man are dead in you anyway. Do you know what I mean? So it could be in your contract. What contract, blood? Because this is going to be a what contract thing. When man sack you, what contract, blood? You're not surviving. You're not surviving. The fact that you've got it in your contract.
Why don't you think Ten Hag survives under these new men? If they and let me just, I'll just land 1 minute. So why don't you think he survives? Because this is the first time we'll have a proper people in place, a structure, and you can sit down with them and they say, right, let's give him 12 months. Tell me why you don't think he carries on. Because how I'm going to lay it out here is that Ten Hag is 1-1 with himself at the moment. Last year he overachieved, got top 4 in the Carabao Cup. This year he's flopping. So next year's the decider. That's how I'll look at it on paper, right?
Nah, no way. That's not how football works. Do you know what I'm saying? And also, we know that success isn't linear, but at the same time, there has to be science. The brand of football, is not good enough. The results are not good enough. bottom of the Champions League group, falling out with players. There's too many things that he's got wrong. We're not scoring goals. And also the players that you have asked to bring in have all flopped to a certain degree. So when I look at all the key moments, yeah, you failed in all of them. Last season I can write off because those were not your players. And you could argue that, I was just doing the best with what I had. As soon as you were given the opportunity to implement what you wanted on this team, yeah, you flopped. When you actually asked for the control, we gave it to you. You showed me that you don't deserve it. That's what you've done. So really and truly, why would you keep him? Especially when, bro, if you come into a new job, yeah, and you're the CEO, are you not gonna want to bring in your own people? The only way to make sure that you can get the success that you want is if you bring your own people, blood. And when you look at Brailsford and these man are all about performance. You can't look at Ten Hag's performance and say that, yo, you know what, he's earned the right to be here. No, like he had his probation period to show, man, you know what?
He did last year.
In the driver's seat moving forward, but he didn't really, because if you look at it, since we won the trophy, I believe the 7-0 to Liverpool was after that. And
we've been on a slide.
So since February, that's nearly a whole calendar year, because it's February soon in a couple of weeks.
True.
So nearly a whole calendar year we've been poor. So we've been poor longer than we've been good.
I can't actually disagree with that. Yeah, we have been poor. Yeah, real talk.
So we've been poor longer than we've been good. They took the buy-in clause out of Jadon's contract, which could end up being an absolute godsend now. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro, we're going the right way, bro. And Jadon was at Man City, fam. You know Jadon was at Man City when my man was there, so we're not selling him.
Yeah, he was. And
yeah,
you know what?
We're not selling Jadon Sancho. You crazy?
When I look at it, yeah, it's true. Well, I think I might have a delay, Rants. So sorry if I have by 2 seconds, by the way. But what I was gonna say is when you look at it, yeah, in terms of with the manager and what's happening at the football club now, whether you've got Omar coming in and INEOS coming in, for me, where Ten Hag is doomed is that there's no better time for a football club to change a manager than when you're first walking in. Because when you're first walking in, you're getting the guy that you want, who you've named, and you're all starting on the same playing field, rather than having Ten Hag and then you do a mini project with him for 6 months or a year. You're like, yo, you lot, it ain't working. We should have got my man that we're talking about. And then you're starting the ball again 6 to 12 months later. That's the only thing that I'm thinking. Do you know what? They might say, yo, Ten Hag, thank you for 2 years, but we see it going a different way. No disrespect. Go and do your thing at Dortmund or whatever. And we're going to bring in my manager now. So then when we all walk through the door, it's like a mafia thing. Manager, CEO, Ashworth, they're all coming in black suits together. They say, yo, this is a reboot. This is a reboot.
But this is the point. So why would you keep the gaffer? It makes no sense. Bring in your own guy as well. Because everyone that's coming in now, they're all man them. Them man have already had a meeting. Don't think that these conversations haven't all already been had. Because they have. You get what I'm saying? So the same way my man has rolled through, yeah? Like, this conversation's been going on behind closed doors. Do you honestly think that this is a conversation that these men had last week? Bro, you don't make a decision that's big, yeah? You don't make a decision that big overnight, bro. He's had to sit down with that. He's had to chat to his wife about this. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's had to really sit down and say, yo, like, am I going to do this? This isn't a decision that you just make overnight, bro. Yeah. So that means these conversations have been going on behind closed doors, and the club, or should I say INEOS, have done so well to keep this under wraps, blood, because everyone saw Blanc at the games and they were like, oh, he's going to be the CEO. Yeah, 2-2s now, bruv. Man like Omar. You know, like, that is crazy.
What? So are you what? So if we're sat here, yeah, if we're sat here,
bro, they already know who the manager's gonna be, bro. I'm telling you this now. They already know.
If we're sat here in August and Ten Hag is still the manager, and I'm here like, yo, Rants, I told you that they were gonna say, yo, you had a project at Ajax, that's how you worked and you were successful, so we're gonna do the same here. Are you telling me that you're gonna be shocked? Because if you aren't shocked, who would be your?
This isn't Ajax, bro. This is Manchester United.
I hear
you. Get me? This is Manchester United. This is not Ajax, bro. This isn't Ajax with a wage bill of 8, with the highest payers on 80 bags a week. This is Manchester United. Like, it's not all right to lose to Tottenham, yeah, in the Champions League, yeah, and man get a pat on the back and say at least you got there. This is Manchester United, big man. You understand? So if you're not good enough for Man City, you won't be good enough for Man United. He would have never hired Ten Hag at Man City. So why would he
was
keep
one
him
of the
at Man
guys
United?
they were looking at potentially if Pep left,
They
bro.
were never looking at Ten Hag, bro. Never. I'm telling you.
You've got to remember what Ten Hag.
Bro, let me tell you something, yeah. Tottenham turned him down. They weren't looking at Ten Hag, bro. They weren't.
Bro, real talk, Rants. I remember you and I remember everything. Before he came to Man United, man had the t-shirts ready. People were screaming for Ten Hag. 90% of the fans.
It wasn't before he came. It wasn't before he came.
No one really wanted the Pochettino. He was the 10%, 90%.
Bro, we're talking about Ten Hag. Tottenham didn't want him, bruv.
Ten Hag now, I hear you, bro. But when we're talking before he came to Man United,
so why would City want him if Tottenham don't want him, brother? Listen to what you're saying.
What?
City never wanted him. Man, we're talking about Luis Enrique and that replacing Pep and stuff, man. Like, bro, man's never heard nothing about no Ten Hag at Man City. No one don't want that guy.
Enrique and Ten Hag were the two, but just because Tottenham didn't want him, it doesn't mean that City didn't want him. What do you think? Many teams would have wanted Ange? Maybe no one really.
What do you mean, bro? Guess who appointed Ange Postecoglou, blood, in the City group? Wasn't it not Omar and the man them though?
What, Ange?
Bro.
What, the Melbourne team?
Bro, is that not the City group that man was in?
Oh, is it that Melbourne? I didn't know there was two. Okay. That's all I can say. My famous Yeah, bruv. So obviously
Ten Hag getting sacked, blood.
Yeah, you think he's gone?
What are you talking about?
You think he's gone?
Sacked, blood. You talking about? They're gonna bring that stiff, brother.
Who you wanting?
Bruv, I want who they want. You understand? Because them man have the list, blood. Anyone that's good enough for Man City is good enough for me, blood. I want who they want, blood. That's what I am on.
What? Graham Potter, who might probably...
Bruv, they don't... Nah, we're not getting Graham no more, blood. As soon as I see this brother moving, we are not getting Graham no more, blood. We are going to get some Rebo Pep, blood. That's what we're going to get. I don't know who it is, but I'm here for it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't... Xabi Alonso here.
Run that. Go get Xabi Alonso, blood.
He ain't
I don't care. Bruv, listen, money talks, Reed, but... Do you know what I'm saying? Money talks, Reed.
Nah, he's a prideful man. I don't think he's doing it, bro.
Bun pride. You know them way there. Man don't care about no pride. Bruv, they don't love him at Liverpool the way they were supposed to love him. It's not that deep. They still think Gerrard was better than him. You know that? I'll tell him that in the interview. I'll be like, listen, big man. Them man think Gerrard was better than you, fam. They don't love you like that. Come to Manchester United, big man. That's what you need to do. Just win this Bundesliga so Harry Kane don't win a trophy. Quick thing. You get me?
Seven clear buy and lost today.
Bruv. And then we go get Alonso and then we go get Harry Kane and say, you know what, big man, yeah? You ain't gonna win no trophy.
I don't want Kane. Ban him.
No. But man just flexing now. Do you understand? The man just flexing now. I don't even want Harry Kane, but I just chat to him anyway. You know when man chat to a gal, you know you're not really serious, but you're like, yo, can I run game on this thing? Let me see. But man will just call up Harry Kane and say, you know what, big man? Buy and move weren't the one, bruv. You know, that wasn't the one. Like,
come and break the record.
Bruv, just come here, break the Premier League record and that. You know what I mean? We just do it over here, bro. It's Man United. I know you wanted to come here anyway, bro. Do you know what I mean? I see the way you look at the badge, fam. I see the way you look at it. Bro, this is where we
I'll be real with you. I'll
be real. We can get anyone we want now.
It's good to flex, but I'll be real.
Bro, we can get anyone we want now. Mbappe on a free, go get him, bruv.
Yeah. Ancelotti bops, he's going to Real Madrid in 2020.
Bruv, go get Mbappe on a free, blood.
The Zerbi, Potter, Amorim. They're the type of names that I think we're going to be.
I don't care about names. We can have anyone we want, blood. We're Man United, and now we got a real G now, blood. And he's got the list, fam. You know,
whatever manager they get
free, go
as long as they've got a footballing plan of what we're going to be in a style, I'm cool with that. I want to see a style. I want to be entertained now. I want to have a proper footballing team where the signers are coming in and they're going to make an impact. I don't want to be wasting money no more. I want everything from top to bottom to be running smooth. And I'm hoping that Omar can do that. I'm not even going to lie, yeah? If people threw a curveball at me and said, yo, pick anyone to come in and do this football club, and, you know, you could pick from a team, Man City are in the top 2-3 teams I'm picking
bro,
from.
you have to, bro. Like, bro, listen, Man City went to Barca. Man City went to Barca, broski, and we've gone to Man City. We've done exactly what City did.
Yeah,
and that's what we're supposed to do, because that's what a real bad man do, bro. You see me? So, bro, listen, I'm good, fam. You know, like that. Hold on, my man sent me this video. Let me see. I'll play the audio, because man don't want to run the thing and get man to try and copyright me. But bruv, man like Jim, bro. Like, bro, man see this interview, yeah? This INEOS interview, bruv, from 2022, blood. Ratcliffe went to Abu Dhabi to meet Man City's chairman and spent 2 hours picking their brains and them thing there. A man left the meeting and said, yo, we're leaving with Omar, cuz. You know, like that. You see, bro, listen, you see the way, you see Wolf of Wall Street, and my man went to the party and said, yo, I'm taking this brother's wife and that. That's what you gotta do. Man said, yeah, you see that girl, man, want this girl.
Said, I'll see you in 18 months.
Bruv, man said, I want this girl, blood. Man said, yo, he's a bad man. I said, I don't care, man's taking his wife, cuz. That's what real bad men do, bro. We take what we want, bruv. We're Man United. If we want it, we're taking it. You know what?
I wouldn't be surprised if we take more people, because at the end of the day, when you think about it, if Omar's coming in, Omar is going to want people that he's worked with before or people that he knows. So don't think it's going to stop here. Forget the Ashworths and them people for now. Yeah, the sporting directors. I'm talking other people that will come in and work around him. Omar's coming as the CEO. INEOS are going to say to him, right, who have you worked with? Who is potentially gettable? And he's going to list 5-6 names, and they're going to get.
Of course he is.
You think Omar's going to come in and just work with next man? No, he's going to bring in.
But that's why he's bringing in bare man, and he's bringing in his own manager. Listen to what I'm saying. You can bring in his own manager. Them man already been looking for. Them man have already been looking for training grounds. Them man have been looking for everything. Is peak, fam. Trust me. Hold on, let me run this. Let me run this audio.
Yeah, run it.
Hold on.
Khaldoon Mubarak. Yeah, who I'm sure you'll know, who is sort of effectively the owner of Manchester City, and he's got about 1/3 of a billion of investments around the world, and he's got a few chemical investments. I went to talk to him about chemical investments, and we were together with. I went over there to Abu Dhabi, and we were there for about 2.5 hours to talk about chemical things. And after about 2 hours and 15 minutes, we got onto the subject of chemicals. So. You can probably imagine what we were talking about, but so we decided there probably wasn't anything to be done on chemicals, and he gave me a few illuminating stories about his football, which has been very successful for him, really, to be honest.
Good. Do we have anybody else?
You see that, bruv? Man said, man went to chat to Khaldoon, yeah? Man heard an Omar thing, and man just, bruv, man, I
like it. You know what?
Man, a bad man.
It took 2 hours and 15 minutes to get into the convo of chemicals. That means they were talking normal freestyle. They were
talking ball.
Yeah,
bro. And that's how you move, rude boy. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how you move.
It's a proper appointment, man. This is proper. I'm telling you now, there's rivals. If you're watching right now, I know you're slightly shook.
Bro, they're shaking, bruv.
It's cool to be shook. It's good to be vulnerable, you know. It's good to be vulnerable, isn't it?
Listen, they're shaking, fam. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yeah, these men haven't officially started working. They've already done the absolute mad thing, bro. And then, like I said, you got to look over at PSG, yeah. They got all of that. They got all of that oil money, yeah. And them man ain't going to have the infrastructure that we have. And that's why, bro, it's all well and good us getting the money. Like I said, we can clear the debt. That's not our problem. It's not our money. I don't give a damn about that, bro. I want to see my team playing liquid football, blood. I want to see my team bringing in the best players. I want to actually watch my team and get gassed, bruv. Man don't want to be falling asleep watching Man United, fam. This is how we're supposed to move. If you want to be the big dog, yeah, you don't talk about it. You be about it, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Do you know what I mean? We showed these man that, yo, we're the real deal, because we came.
You talk with your feet.
What? Bruv, that's it. We said, come. You said, yeah. Bruv, Jim was talking to Khaldoon. He said, what? Omar, is that what he does? Yeah, that's your guy, yeah? All right, cool. Let me see what his price is. Let me see what his price is.
You know what I like about this as well? I think even the biggest part for me as well is that he's employed, yeah? And when you go to man that's at the best football club in the world and you're employed, I saw a report. We're not the only club that went to speak to him, right? And he was like, no, I'm cool at Man City. I'm at the best club in the world. The fact that Man United have gone there amicably and said, yo, we want your guy. And Man City probably said, yo, go and talk to him, because he probably ain't going to go. And he's gone there and he said, yo, I'm coming. He's gone back to Man City and said, look, you man, I appreciate everything you've done for me in the last 6 to 8 years, but this is the team I'm going to. And yes, it's your rivals, but I'm sorry, I've got to do this for my career and I'm going to do it for myself. And he said, yo, I'm leaving. I'm going to the rivals. I want to help get them back to the top. They're giving me the opportunity. You can't right now. He made this decision himself. It's none of this. Man City are looking to terminate his contract. Man City are looking to replace Omar. None of that. He was cushioning that job for the next 5 to 10 years. Man United have gone there, asked if he wants to take the job, and he said, yo, I'm coming. He's been sold by what we've said, but also he wants to come. And when a man wants to come, that's when they're coming to do business. It's none of this offering a player 250 grand a week and they don't want to come, but you're just giving them the bag, so they're coming just to get the peas. No, none of that. None of the Saudi thing. He wants to come, Rants. That's what I love, bro. That's what I love.
But that's it, bro. And that's how you know we are still that team. We are still that team. So when people are talking about the Ten Hag, bro, listen, forget Ten Hag, innit? This is about the infrastructure. I always said, yeah, if United are serious, they go get the best of the best. And also you look at what the best are doing and you emulate that. That's what we did, and this is what we are doing. When we get a director of football and we get a head of recruitment working with this brother, it's over. Because when man talking about FFP and all that, bro, we're the most marketable team on the planet, bro. And he knows, and he's even stated that there were certain sponsors and stuff like that. At the beginning, they're gonna be more wary of working with Man City because they don't have the history in it. Man United's an easy sell, bro. He's going to go there. We're going to clean up commercially like we always do. He's going to have an idea of a plan. He's going to have an idea of a structure. And also, he's seeing how things are meant to be done every day, blood. He's going to come into Man United and say, yo, you know what you don't have? This. At Man City, we had that. Go get that. Do you understand?
Yeah, bro.
That's what it is, bro. Because man knows how the thing's meant to be patterned, bro. Because he's only been, he's only been in the right situation, bro. So when he'll come in and he'll be able to notice all the problems at the club.
He's been at Barcelona when Messi was there, and he's been at the best of the best in Spain as well. He's put 2 and 2 together. He's got his experience in Europe. He's got his experience at Spain. He's got his experience in Barcelona around them big man as well. Then he's gone to Man City, done it here, taken over the world, taken over the Prem, got their Premier League experience. We talk about that as well. I'm not so big on that sometimes with players, but when it comes to people coming into this football club and knowing the Premier League and knowing how it works with the FFP and all these little things that are starting to come up now, he's not no newbie to this. We ain't getting found out. He's going to say, yo, this is what's been happening. He probably slyly knows. I don't even want to bring it up, but he knows about the 115 that's going on over at City. He's like, yo, we ain't making this mistake here. He knows about everything that's going on.
So but also, he doesn't need to cheat at Man United because we actually got that money legit.
Yeah.
Like, it's legit. It's not the owner's money. It's our legit money.
When I call it, what should I call it for our terms, for people watching? It's like, you know how people say, our man, we say the street smart thing, yeah? You know what I'm saying? He's the football equivalent of the street smart thing.
Yeah, 100%. He's been on the road with the man then, bro. He's been on the block, bro. He knows.
He's been on the football road, but I could go in and knock his office and say, yo, Omar, how does man deviate this? How man this thing through the gap? Get me? And he knows. Not saying that we need to do that, but it's good to have a man that you know can plug that thing. You get me? So
100.
That's how I look at it. He's like the football road man that's been there. You know what I'm saying? He's done it all sorts at the football club. And now we're just basically giving him the keys to say, yo, go and express yourself and do everything now. At Man City, you've not been limited, but you've been part of a 3-man package where your role is designated. You do this and Tixi does this and my man does this. Man United, you're coming to oversee the operation. So now you're getting what you wanted. We're giving you what you wanted. You want to come to us. Now the middle ground is making us one of the best teams in the world again and get us competing. That's your job now. I don't want to see anything else. Just come in. Do what you need to do, get us back competing, put us a clear plan and structure in place, and then the manager and the players have to do the talking.
100.
That is
bro,
it.
Bro, it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen, rude boy. Do you know what I mean? This is a big boy appointment. He'll know everything that's meant to be going on. And the fact, the fact that we managed to keep this quiet, fam, it shows that man are moving like the military out here. That's how we're moving, because there was not a leak of this. There was not a leak, bro. Them man are using burner phones like Ghost and Tommy, bruv. Because how man never... Bro, when did these man meet to talk, bro? Them man, like, bro, when did they meet, bruv? Do you understand? Man are doing up stealth, cuz.
Yeah, and carry on doing up stealth, because this is exactly how I want to see the club move. how I've watched these rivals do their thing quietly and just drop news and I'm like, what are they doing? Like the Liverpool with Fabinho thing. That always hurts me to this day. When Liverpool just dropped, they agree a deal with Fabinho and we went and got Matic. Just moved like a proper club. Yeah, get me? I'll never forget that one. And I was like, this club, that's when I first thought, you know what? Liverpool are moving serious now because that's the one that sort of transpired them to get in the league and get into the Champions League and stuff like that. Big signings like that. We've got a big signing off the pitch and now we need to start doing it on the pitch. What I want to ask you, yeah, is now my man's coming in, yeah, working now, doing these bits and bobs that officially lining up in the summer. Like, how long are you giving it as a fan when we're talking on streams throughout next season that you want to see sort of things changing? Like,
we'll see things changing immediately. We'll see things changing with the players we're linked with. We'll see things changing with the manager we get. Do you know what I'm saying? You'll see loads of things changing. You know what I mean? We're going to be moving to a new training ground. Now there's actually a structure in place and there's something to actually believe in because that's all I ever wanted. I'm cool, blood, because they're going to go and get another manager. They're not just going to go and get like your run-of-the-mill manager just because. They're not going to do that, bro. Do you know what I mean? It might not necessarily be a massive name, but they're going to get someone with a philosophy that's going to play football. They're not going to do none of this haphazard foolishness that we're watching now where we don't know. Because man understand, yeah, that part of being a brand, yeah, is also having good football on the pitch, bro. Yeah, they understand that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Remember, he's a Barcelona man and then a Man City man. So they understand, yeah, that what the football looks like on the pitch is not just about winning, it's how you win also.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So even the way we're winning games right now is not good enough.
Players want to come and look at that football and say, yeah, I want to be part of that. Facts.
100%. So now I'm going to actually get to see my team source, bro, for the first time.
I know. Do you know what?
Really source, bro.
Yeah, we actually might be on streams and we might actually be like back on stuff, you know.
Bruv, listen, it's gonna take time, but it's not gonna take as much time as people think, bro. I'm telling you this. It's gonna take time, but it's not gonna take as much time as people think.
That Ragnick said, innit? Open heart surgery within 12 months, you can be back up there doing your thing. Like
100%.
That might be what it is.
And bro, like when I seen videos, yeah, I seen videos of him talking about the wage bill at City and all these other things and the FFP and all that. He understands the balance. Do you know what I'm saying? He understands how to bring in certain players. And when you look at City signings as well, bro, they don't spend mad money, bro, on players. They get players at good prices. They get players at good times. When you look at all their best players, yeah, bro, like it's only more recently if you look at Erling and maybe if you look at a Grealish signing, these are men that are already established in the game when they've signed them. Like established, like
apparently he was part of the Haaland deal as well. Like
he was. But that's what I'm saying, because even when everyone can do the KDB thing now, but at the end of the day, when he went to Man City, I didn't care, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That was the Donny that went to Chelsea, couldn't get a game. He done well in Germany, but like man weren't flapping. Do you know what I'm saying? Like man weren't flapping when obviously I knew Bernardo was a baller, but when he went there, I wasn't like, oh my days, it's over. Do you know what I mean? Like the timing of when they signed these players is extremely impressive as well, bro. Like they get these guys right when they've almost got something to prove. Do you know what I mean? And they're about, and that's when we need to start bringing in players. Allow bringing in all these players. Yeah, we're moving almost like Chelsea as well, where we're just getting these, and even Arsenal to a certain degree, getting Chelsea players at the end of their contract, giving them a last payday before they retire and all that foolishness. Getting some hungry players that got something to prove.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
23 to 26 bracket where they want to come in and prove. Yeah, they want to prove themselves. They want to show you why you signed me. And also at the end of the day, they want to come to the Premier League and light it up. And I feel like we can right now. Like at the end of the day, yeah, Bruno Fernandes is coming up to 30. I'm sorry, but sell him. That's the first thing I'll be doing if I'm Omar.
I don't care. He's got to be gone. He's got to be gone.
If I'm Omar and the football he's seen at Barcelona and Man City, no offense to people that like Bruno Fernandes in here, there's no way at 30 years of age in September I'm giving him his last big contract here. And if Omar has watched football with his eyes, which
he must have 2 years left on his deal or something like that. You can't give him a next one.
All I'm gonna say is, Rants, all I'm gonna say is, if you're a Barcelona Man City fan, Bruno is the last player you would want coming into your football club because he's the polar opposite of what you believe in. And if Omar has watched his Barcelona team, he's watched his Man City team, I'd be like, yo, where can we recoup some money and actually build a footballing team where we can get bro, sell him 80 million. Saudi coming in the summer. Respect Bruno for what you've done in the last 3-4 years. You had your little spell. We tried building around you.
That brother ain't getting no respect from me. He's a waste, man. He can move. You know, like that. He can move, blood. Get out my club, man.
I'll respectfully be getting rid.
Nah,
I don't want to gun him down.
Off. Him, Harry Maguire and them thing there. Do you know what I'm saying? And also, man don't want the lit as well. That fat Dutch Maguire, blood. That's what he is. Man, I want him as well, blood. Look, I mean, all them man saying, "Oh, we didn't get Kim Min-jae, blood." Listen, Bayern Munich got Kim Min-jae and Harry Kane. The man ain't gonna win the league, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not just about getting. It's not just about getting the players. It's about having everything patterned.
Everything,
you know, like that.
Everything. People don't realize that. You don't just put a 11-a-side team. If man built 11-a-side team of the best players in the world, you think they're just gonna go and beat every team? No, they won't. There's gonna be no cohesion. There's gonna be no balance there. You can't just do that. It's about everything, top to bottom, like you said, from Omar to whoever we get in for the SD role, the manager, then the players. And at the end of the day, you want to have the hunger. I want to have players that want to come in and win, that have not won everything. Yeah, you might have a couple of them like Casemiro and Varane that have been here. Cool, that's all right. But as long as you've got man that have got legs and technical ability around them, then you put the balance together. I'm with that. And there's no better time to do something than the damage this summer. We need to go into this transfer window and handle business properly. Please, Man United, I'm begging you, get me a proper defender in at right centre-back, because I love Varane, but he's not fully fit. Get me a proper central midfielder. Get me another striker. Get me a winger that I actually think is a winger. None of this just shoot on sight business. Like, go out, do this business properly, sell him this project, like INEOS has sold Omar this project. Omar, now you go and sell this project. Now you go and get this manager if you want a new manager. Or Ten Hag, you've got to get on the same wavelength or you're out the door. So this is it. There's so many.
Listen, I'll be real. I don't think there's anything Ten Hag can do to save his job. I think his job's already been offered to someone else.
So you're telling me it's a Van Gaal thing?
No, it's not Van Gaal thing, because Van Gaal, actually set up a decent infrastructure, and Van Gaal hadn't lost the dressing room. This brother is out here. The whole thing's is spooky. You know, like that. Even the fact that Martial's agent had to come out and
bro.
And lie and that and say everything's patterned.
Defending their player.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? Martial's agent had to come out, and do that because he's playing the long game. Martial's agent is saying, yo, listen, man's trying to keep the heat off my youth, because we're not leaving in January. So we're going to have this operation so you can't sell, man. Man's going to see out my deal, and then go get a big signing on fee somewhere else about you trying to sell me now. Blood, am I trying to sell me now so I can't get the big sign on? No. Listen, bro. Chestnut checkers, rude boy.
Martial's got to be selfish. I said this to Haj the other day. I said, no, Martial's got to be selfish. The way the club's treated him in certain ways and that, and the media and whatnot. I said, if I'm Martial, why am I going to wait till the summer to get a hip replacement, or not hip surgery, should I call it? And then when you try and sign on to another club, you're then being affected. And then second of all, get it done now, then you're ready to move in the summer and start your club fresh. And the last thing I want to say is that the club let him down, because I'm telling you now, right? If that was Marcus Rashford or that was Harry Maguire or someone else, I guarantee who's an English-based or a Manchester United boy or whatever you want to call it, the club would have come out and defended him. The fact that journalist, Matt Hughes, is normally reliable, and then a couple other journalists were able to report that Martial's been exiled from training because his fitness is not good enough, and make him look like a person that doesn't care. He's not performing. I said to Hardy, you know what I said to Hardy? I said, this is deeper than Man United, because it's like your brethren going to tell something. You go for a new job and they're like, oh, now I heard that you were like this at your new job. I said, when Martial goes to go for another football club in the summer and he's a free agent, you think Inter Milan and Fenerbahce, they could turn around and say, yo, like, you were exiled from training because apparently you're
but why do you think I said that I back Sancho for coming out and protecting himself?
Because it can affect your career.
You're slandering man's reputation. You're telling man I'm not training properly. So now I have to come out and set the record straight, because
that's why I'm happy Martial's agent spoke, because if he didn't do it, it makes Martial look like this guy. And he saw Twitter straight away. Oh, this is why we should have sold him 2 years ago. But no, that's not the truth. His agent said he needs a hip surgery, and he's got an injury at the moment. But no, the club let a report come out that he's been exiled and he looks like he's not even working or turning up for training and that, painting a bad picture. That's what I'm saying. And people don't realize the long-term effect that could have. A club could be interested in Martial, see that, send that to his agent and say, yo, we don't want him no more. Man's lost the deal. This is what I'm saying. People don't realize, man, like, manners and respect and being honest, they cost nothing. You get me?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. But this is why I said when people are defending the manager, yeah, after what he done to Sancho, and that's what I mean. That character assassination is some joke thing, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because, bro, like, this is these man's career. This is these man's livelihood, and you're basically telling all potential suitors, that I'm not training properly, bro. Nah, because then you're talking about my character now. Because you're saying that man's turning up to work and I'm not working. It's a piss take. That's what that is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad that Dortmund came out and they said, listen, we ain't never had no problems with this brother. So I don't know what go on for you, man. You man are lying. It's all fabrication. And we needed to hear that, fam. Do you know what I mean? And then he's gone to Dortmund as well, blood. And he won 2 games on the bounce, blood. And he got an assist and he won the penalty yesterday. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro, he was never the problem. He was never the problem. So I love to see these things right now.
Stylistically, he might not fit the Prem. Cool, I can run with that if that's it. You ain't got the pace and power sort of to get past his man.
Yeah, but even that's nonsense. Do you know what I'm saying? Even that's nonsense.
If you put him in the Arsenal or City team, I guarantee he's looking fluid.
Bruv, listen, you put him in the Man United team, yeah, with a proper setup, yeah. Do you know what I mean? The new Man United team that we're gonna have, bro, he can play in that. He can play in that. Do you know what I mean? Because man are gonna be sourcing, bro. Because they're not gonna go and get no scrub now. They're gonna make sure that the recruitment's on point. Whatever metrics City are using to recruit, we'll have something similar because we got their guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is just what it is.
We might actually start getting transfers done properly. None of this deadline day business. Get them in, locked in, pre-season. I want to be kicking back in the summer on my holiday, watching us from whatever I'm doing, and it's been like, yo, these new players are bedding in nicely. Come August, first game of the season, they're ready. Now that this we're losing 2 games, then we got to go and get Anthony. We got to go and get Casemiro. Teams are charging us X, Y, and Z. And that's what teams are going to do. And we're not going to be falling for that no more. None of this overcharging.
Bro, City walk away from transfers all the time, brother.
Yeah, bro, this is it now. Like, the days of you lot finessing United, that's done as well, bro. Proper club now. Actually, we're gonna start selling players properly. I just feel like a lot's gonna change. Like, I'm not trying to, like I said earlier when we first started the show, I don't want to get too gassed, but I am gassed because this is a proper footballing appointment. This is better than any transfer. We've got someone from the best football club in the world, and he wanted to come. We've not gone there, offered him millions, and said, "Yo, blah 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 blah," trying to get him out of his contract. We sat down, had a conversation. He's chosen to come to us. You think City were getting rid of him? They didn't care. They were having him for 4 or 5 years. They were comfy. He was doing his role. We've got him. He's chosen us.
Yep. 100%. And look, bruv, this part as well from Martial's agent. He's been at the club for 9 seasons. If he's not a great professional, he wouldn't have been here for so long. So imagine he has to come out and say that because he knows it's a fuckery. Whereas before, Sancho was just like, nah, I ain't letting this man chat shit about me, fam.
Yeah. This is
Do you know what I'm saying? And this is just what it is.
Marshall probably thought, you know what, I'm just going about my business. I ain't going to talk, but you can talk for me. And he just dropped it because that's his agent speaking. And that's basically his agent spoke to Marshall, of course, and said, yo, I'm going to say this. And Marshall's like, yeah, let that run.
Trust me. Run. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, bro. We're going to be calm. I swear down. We are going to be calm only because we got the right people for once. Steering the ship, bro. You know, like that. Money was never an issue for us. So people can get into all the politics and the debts and all that. Me personally, I don't give a shit, bro. Like, the whole world operates on debt, blood. Man don't care about debt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about it, bro. All the billionaires in the world, all these man, do you know what I mean? It's debt, bro. Do you know what I mean? You don't get taxed on debt, bro. So it's all good. So them man want to be in debt, fam, because you don't pay taxes on that. So man don't really care about this debt, bro. As long as we can spend what we've been spending every single season and we spend it the right way, miss me with all the numbers, blood. The only numbers I want to see is Man United putting the ball in the back of the net more than the other team. That's the only number I care about, bruv.
100%.
I don't care about all that. I want to see some proper football now. That's what I want to see. I want to see us bringing in the right profiles of players. I want us to not be overpaying for dead ballers. I want to be not overpaying for any baller. If a club's trying to fleece, man, for players, tell them, man, yo, suck your mum, man, we'll go somewhere else, because City do it all the time. They walked away from bare man that ended up at Man United. They walked away from Alexis. They walked away from Fred. They walked away from Harry Maguire. They walked away from bare man, bro, because they said, I'm not paying that. That's what Man United need to do. Say, yo, I'm not paying that. Bye. That's what we need to be on, and we go get someone else, bro. Man United always turn up.
Once you've done that once, other clubs will see it and they're like, yo, we can't take these man for idiot now.
Yeah, Man United can't be fleeced no more, because Man United always go to the table desperate. Oh, we'll pay you whatever you want, and they know that. Forget with all that. Forget all that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's go, and actually start doing things properly, bro. And I can trust in this. You know what I'm saying? Now I just want to see the right players getting rid of the right players.
That's it.
Like, keeping Sancho is a good thing.
We've got the right guy at the top of the Christmas tree. Now we need to just filter it down. You get me? Just filter it down. And you know what? I believe in this guy. I 100% believe in this guy. I believe that this guy has not been at City for so long if he weren't good at his job. Because I'm telling you now, if City didn't think someone was good at their job, that Calhoun guy, their man are chopping man off. They don't care. They're saying,
bro, this 70 million on Højlund, 82 million on Anthony, bruv, and they can all leave, blood.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I say? And they can all leave, blood. Onana, bomber.
Højlund are keepers part of the squad, but Anthony and Onana.
Højlund, bruv, listen, I'll be real. Højlund's trash, Like, bro, he can stay, but I'm not fast. He's not good, bruv. You know, like that. Like, he's not good, bro. I'll be real. It's one of them things where, like, he's a squad player at very best. If we want to get to where we're getting, we'll use him the way City should be using Doku, blood. You know, like that. All right, cool, bring him on and that when man are tired and that. That's what he is. He's all when a man are tired merchant, bro. He should never be starting for Man United, bro, unless it's a League Cup game, bro. He's not good enough. Yeah, you know, like that. So it is what it is. Anthony as well. He ain't good enough for where. Bro, like I said, if man are not good enough for Man City, I don't want them, because that's how we should be looking at it now. Because if this brother's coming in and he's seen the framework at Man City, we should be looking at everything like, if he's not good enough for City, we don't want them, bro.
That's it.
Go get Paqueta now, bro.
Forget like favoritism, forgetting all that. It's like, right, what do we need to do to make Man United a better football team? And if you've got to make some rough and tough decisions, as I call it, you've got to make rough and tough decisions. That's why you're playing the big bucks. That's why you're coming to do this role. None of this fancy stuff. None of this keeping this person because he's on this contract, this and that. It's like, yo, what is gonna get Man United, like they said in the quotes, whatever it was, back to the best in performance in the football team of world football? If you've got to make some tough decisions, like the Bruno Fernandes one is the perfect example. Captain, this and that. Get rid, because long term you're going to be better off. If not, next season you're going to be better off, because you can go and get a Morgan Gibbs White for 60 million, and he's better than Bruno Fernandes. Just one example, people, by the way. Or you can go and say, Bayern, yo, Musiala, we want you, bro, to come back here and run the Premier League, and then we go and get him. So there's things that we can do, man. But Rants.
Before man wrap up, man, they're just gonna read, because we're redirecting to your stream, innit? We're redirecting to your stream, blood. Man, we'll read the Man United. Bro, Man United said Man United are pleased to announce the appointment of Omar, bro, as the new CEO. Bro, the club is determined to put the football and the performance on the pitch back at the heart of everything we do. Omar's appointment represents the first step on that journey, blood. Understand, bro. Understand that's what we're on. As one of the most experienced football executives at the top of European football, Omar brings a wealth of football and commercial expertise with a proven record of successful leadership and passion to help lead change across the club, bro. Man said he's currently serving as Chief of Football Operation Officer at Man City, with the City Football Group, so it's all the teams, overseeing 11 clubs across 5 continents, and prior to this he held senior roles at Barcelona. Forget it, bruv. It's not just Man City, it's all the rotted clubs. I told you. So that means man knows Ange, man knows all these guys. Girona are like second in the league and that. Bro, understand, all these teams that City have got, like, all the City owners are cooking, bro. The Brez C and everything, and he's ours now, blood. It's peak. You get me? So now, man, we can start talking records.
Time to start, get the oven on, people. Start chopping up the veg and that, man. We're coming with the meat. Me and Rants are bringing
Don't get it wrong, yeah. The football team still shit, but the football club, we are back. You get me?
We're back. We're coming. But guys, big up, man. Make sure you like the video.
Come on,
big up
people.
For having me all the time. Big up Dave behind the scenes as well. People
you lot subscribe, to Trafford Tunnel. The link is in the title.
Man, so I'm nearly there. I'm like 60 away, so I want to get the big up everyone in the
man.
Showing their love. Big up
you, man, subscribe to the channel as well. We're like 20 subs of 88. So yeah, you, man, subscribe here.
You and Saeed 100 this year. Trust me.
Yeah, 100%. So yo, people, make sure you subscribe to both channels. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Gang business.
Perfect.